Hello, hello, hello. So in the server, I can't walk, and I can't open my inventory, and I'm invisible. So we're gonna go ahead and keep working on the Forever Library. But I have a bit of a dilemma. A good dilemma. A good dilemma. You see. Hex Keys. Hex Keys is now available for 120.1. Meaning, I wonder if this will even work. Was it counterclockwise? Uh-oh. This feels backwards. What if we go clockwise? There we go. Bump, bump. Bump, bump, dump. Eh? No! It hates me. Why does it hate me? Hex Keys. Mind. Hello. Hello, Geo. Mindscape Library. It is counterclockwise. That's weird. Enter. Oh, but maybe it matters which... If I go that way, if I go this direction, I have to go up with the bumps. Of course, that's what I did wrong. So, counterclockwise, and we go like this. And we make a little bumpies. Yay! Okay. So a bit of a dilemma here. Because, obviously... Is there one iron knot in what I'm playing? Oh, that's a one... It's Hexol. It's Hexol that adds the little the little personal wisp generator. Hello, little personal wisp generator. Well, you can still use that to go to the newest spear in one iron knot. Okay. So... There is this, and this is a really nice space, and we could, like, put things, we can have them be organized. It's all, like, pretty and fancy. And I could sneeze. Four lights with an offset of 16 blocks upwards and 3.5 in every direction, so you can see your flight zone. It goes... The 15 blocks... Oh, I see. So basically... I'm literally in creative right now, and this has creative flight. So, like, when you're flying up around 16 blocks up, you can see your little... your dots. You are aware that the flight spell doesn't have ambit like that? Just to make sure. Because the fact that you're saying 31.5 to me says that you're limiting your, oh my gosh. Okay, so the range on, what is it called? Oh my gosh, it's the flight ones. Hold on, I'm so sorry. I also really need to change the volume of this. Anchorite's flight. The range limit on Anchorite's flight is the number you put into it with sufficient dust. Like, on the server, I'm currently running with 16,000 blocks. Because the ambit is to cast it on, to make the initial cast, not the limit of the range that you can apply. Because, like, if I have, I mean, obviously I'm in creative, so it's a little bit tricky. I guess I can jump out of creative. Like, let's go ahead and do that. Don't remember how much it costs to cast, so we'll just give myself, like, a stack and cast, like, not too many. Mode survival desu. Okay. So, here, myself, I need to be an ambit of myself, or in the ambit of the entity that I'm casting this on, when I cast. And then I can say, give it a range of 30 is a bad example because I literally just was saying you don't need that. I don't know how much it costs to cast though. Do I have a file on me? I should just grab a file. That was give file. Give me file. That's not how you do that. Hex casting is there not a file? I mean, it doesn't really matter because we just need the range. Media cube? Is it not hex casting media cube? Creative unlocker? Cool. Okay, so now we have all the power in the world. I'm going to drop that 30 and make it like a really stupid big number. We'll just keep going around like this. 234. It's not stupid big, but it's okay. Alright, so we then cast Anchorite. So now I've cast Anchorite on myself. I am no longer doing magic. I just have a spell applied to me. As I travel, I still have that spell applied to me. Okay. And the other thing I want to make... Okay, so you're basically just making the lights. You can be like, here you go. This is where I'm working. I mean, but 32 is honestly so cheap that, like, it's good to place the lights. I'm not... It's the utility as a... It's the utility as a flight indication that I'm wondering about. Because if we go out here, like, 234 blocks away... That's really far. I didn't realize it was so far. Oh my gosh. Wait, has something got... Am I accidentally... There's no way that's still 234 blocks. I've broken something. I really should have hit 234 blocks away. Wait, I could like... Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, so as you approach, you actually have like a fair amount of warning before you lose that. 0... 3, 0. Like you have some room. But being able to place four lights spread out like that is actually really cool. I'm gonna not go into survival. One of these days I'll learn how to use that, like, what is it, F4? Was it Alt F4? I don't know. I'll learn how to use that command. Okay. I needed to spell that I needed to spell the sentinel. Well, F3 tells you like where it is, but like there's a way to change between creative and survival and stuff, and I just don't ever. I always do the full command. F3, F4. We will add this to the list of times I fail to use it. Sentinel is spelled like this. Sentinels. Banish Sentinel. Oh, of course, it's the clockwise version of it. Okay. Just because having the little speck there was kind of throwing me. Yeah, I think you're right. I guess... Oh, hi Yuki, Eterna. I haven't seen you for a while. Let's try. Oh yeah, look at that. We can just... Whee! And I guess I can, like, hold that and then select... it's not... It doesn't work how I thought it was. Hello, hello, hello. Look, it's my beautiful library with labeled things. I probably should note what I'm doing with this entry. Okay, hold on. I know I need to have something on the stack. I'm grabbing a block location. I'm duplicating it. I'm making a grimoire of it. Oh gosh, how do libraries work? Okay, so there's two situations here. There's how libraries are supposed to work and how people who know what they're doing use them. And then there's how I'm making libraries work. Oh, okay, so hold, tap, select, and then release F. If I do that every stream, maybe by summer I'll be able to use that command correctly. Okay. So, alright, so the library is this Akashic record here. All right. This is one of those Flame Mind spells. I never find Flame Mind in survival unless I'm playing with the servers, so I don't actually end up using it a lot. And you'll also notice, actually you won't because I just moved that away, that I've placed this Akashic record at 000. That's so that when I want to target the Akashic record, I can just use our beautiful little 000 vector thing, counterclockwise hexagon. Please, raise. Okay. Boom. Like, it's a hexagon, it's your library. It's your library's location. Because most of the spells with the library require it to be on there. So, do I not save my library writing spell? I'm gonna put my library writing spell on here. Make this the second line down. Right to the library. Because I think, yeah, okay, so for this, oh, I should put my information on it. Right to... Axiom's beautiful in so many ways. I probably should figure out how to toggle off the sign spinning thing while I'm working here. Right to library is gonna be... pattern list. Okay, so I'm noting here is like what input I need for it. And I just also need to change that for the grimoire entry. Actually, grimoire entry, I don't need to do anything, do I? Yeah, I just need to be able to do grimoire. Alright. So, for that... Right, so... The pattern's gonna be the shape that I want to make for the grimoire, which was a inserted into the library iota plus my read. I'm doing all my grimoire entries with like an E because it's the read spell. I could do them all with a G for grimoire and that'd probably make more sense, but like in my head I'm reading these patterns onto the stack. And then I want the pattern Konohenda. I don't want minimus distillation, thank you. Introspection. Oh. I never realized there was a second minimus distillation. Probably because I almost never do mathematics with this. I'm still waiting for somebody to do their math homework with hex casting. I think that'd be fun. Okay. Pattern location. Yep, pattern location list. So that puts pattern location list. Okay, good. We have our pattern, we have our list. And then I just need to... Hello, Druid Mucha. This is going great. The server I tried joining before is cursed. Like, so cursed. Okay, so that's my right to the library. And then right to the grimoire. Yeah, right to the grimoire doesn't need anything special. Okay. I was invisible. I couldn't move. For a brief while, I was able to see my offhand, and then that stopped. Wait. My hand? I was able to see my hand briefly. How do I do that? Yeah, so on this, and it was flashing, and it was bad. I tried teleporting myself away. I tried clearing my effects. Nothing. So we're back at the library. Yay, library. I need... The library is calm. The library is peaceful. The library really should have polka music, because that is what is happening when I'm doing things badly. Okay, so now I want... This is going to be in this sort of category. I want to do an insert. Hold on, I took notes on this. I literally like copied and pasted to a text file. Okay. Interestingly, I had a different... What worked... I'm gonna have to test this. So we're gonna get, so we want, first we want to put, this is gonna be, oh, that's right, the top of the list first. New, old, location. There we go. I can't put a retrospection on that. Sad. Well, whatever. Alright, so let's test this out. I need a new iota. Alright, so we're just going to do... I wonder if it has to be in a list form. Has to be a list. Okay. So we're going to use some sort, like a set of squiggle squaggles. These have no actual meaning, they're just being a list that we're going to use as an insert. Oh no, I forgot the squiggle squaggles in my very important, raycast the side of a block spell. Heavens! Okay. And then we want to have the index, and we need these squiggle squaggles to get into slot 1, 2, sure, 3. Okay, so squiggle squaggles need to go into list 3. I'm going to want to probably write this to a focus so I can test that I'm doing it right. Come here, test focus. There we go, test focus. What was I working on with that? Oh, I have a charm spell up on that. I did learn more about using charm spells, so I should make the to-do list. I could... Alright. We're gonna... Wait, charm is charm from Hexal? I don't know. We're gonna put it over here, because that way we have a thing. Charm. Alright. That way we can remember how to do it. And... Alright, so this insert's gonna be... What if I sit on the carpet? So I actually had smaller things. Alright, it's a Dioscuri. Oop, not like that. Isn't it fun? Like... I guess it's like regular programming for me in both good and bad ways. Length purification. Okay. Then, not search and select. Which one's selection exaltation? What if I had list management? Is it? Yeah, list manipulation. Selection distillation. And so this is going to do is it's going to be, this is the full list. So this is going to go from spot 3 to the end of our full length of list. Selection distillation. I feel like I'm missing a step then. Okay, rotation 2 is what? Stack manipulation. Rotation 2 is the top bow, rotation is the bottom bow. Okay. So this pulls the bottom up, and this one shoves the top down. I wonder if I'll ever remember that. Rotation 2. Then we need a 0. Gestures. And there's a lot of fun things are happening with the stack on this, but of course you're not seeing it because I'm writing it to the focus, but you know, we'll live. I've already forgotten what selection distillation is. Wait, which ways? Okay, dark is the start of it. Cool. Selection. Then we rotate it again. It's still rotation gambit 2, which is rotation pulls top to the bottom, 2 pulls bottom to the top. Nope. Rotation brings up the bottom. Rotation 2 pushes the top down. And then we need to do 2 additives because we are full of optimism here. And we'll finish writing. Get that done. And write it to our lovely focus. Not like that. Okay. So now if we cast... I can't just cast it. So now if we write that back, read that... Hello, rude. Wow. Read that back out. And do this. Interesting. I think that based on what's happened here, because we didn't insert, instead we have pulled this one out by itself. I don't think I used selection distillation correctly. Let's find out if I was right. List. Manipulation. What is selection distillation? I don't want selection distillation, I want selection exaltation, because I am very good at things. This is also why I need to have, like, the find and replace spell. Yeah, because distillation wasn't going to be it at all. Okay, so anyway, let's go ahead and fix the focus. Read. We are going to... Is that Gemini? There we go. Duplicate that. Grab our selection distillation that is completely and utterly wrong. Oh gosh. Occurs to me I probably don't need locate because it's clearly number 2. So we're gonna just not do that because it's easier to just write a 2 than to do a location. 2. In location 2, we're gonna put selection, counterclockwise, clockwise, surgeons. He's our buddy. Hello, surgeons. Thank you. Nifty. Nifty, nifty. Get that. And for the second one, I don't feel like counting, so we're gonna just find it. Selection. There you go. Not like that, we won't. How does that one work? Wait. I don't remember how to do locate. I'm gonna look it up. Oh, it does help from middle. Why did I think it was... Why did I think it was counterclockwise? Because it's usually counterclockwise. I probably could have counted to 6. Oh well. Counterclockwise, clockwise. Surgeons. Write it into there. We are going to put squiggly wiggles. I don't know why half of them are bookkeeper's gambits. Oh no, I forgot my squiggly wiggles. Oh yeah. Ooh, forgot my squiggly wiggles. And we'll just keep slot 3 because that was good enough. There we go. Read it in. And it mad. Okay, so that didn't work. So let's try the other version. Other version's gonna be Dioscuri. And then length verification. Nope, not length verification. I'm wrong. I need prospectors. Prospector is a stack manipulation, so we will look at that. Because we need to have our stack in the right order. Prospectors copies the second to last iota of the stack to the top. I feel like that's not what I want to have happen though, and that's kind of confusing me. Maybe instead of trying to do this all out, let's go ahead and actually test it properly. Like, I know in my final, I know I want to have, okay. Like, I know what order I want to have the final things on the index. Do you mind? Would you mind actually let me do retrospection? Yeah, okay, there we go. We'll just have to recopy everything. Okay, and then we got a number on the stack of where it's gonna go. All right, so we actually want we're trying to grab the right half of our, okay, so we want to have basically the stack where we have the right half of our spell, the thing in the middle, the left half of our spell, and then we're just going to go add, see, put these two together, add again to put all three of them together. And that'll put everything in that order of left side, middle, right side. At any point that I say something that sounds stupid, or you're like, are you sure? Feel free to speak up. This is, I mean, this is just Orchid Lily thinking to herself stream, but, you know, feel free to make it work. Okay. So the first thing we need in order to grab the right half of the spell, we're going to need 3 and the length of this thing and a copy of this thing. So this is where our Dioscuri comes in. Dioscuri. Now, where I'm confused is this is saying Prospector. My notes say Prospector, but I don't feel like I want Prospector at this time. Because that's going to copy that up to the stack. So I'm going to go ahead and try that, but like, I feel like I could just do a, I don't know if this is getting me any benefit that I wouldn't just get from gestures. But let's keep going. Then we do a length purification. Okay, and now we have the range. And selection distillation. Pardon me, exaltation. Selection distillation is lower bound inclusive, upper bound exclusive. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The length of it is counts from 1 to 11, but 0 index, so we are going to get we're going to get number 3 through number 10 because of that inclusive exclusive. All right, so that's fine. Then selection exaltation gives us that half. Awesome. Then we rotate 2, which will shove this one down underneath. Top goes to the bottom. Yeah, top goes to 3, but whatever. Then we add a 0 to the stack. And we rotate it. Okay, and then this gives us selection exaltation is going to give us just the first half of it. I don't know why it was behaving so weirdly for me before. Alright, and that's the first half of our little spell. Then we want to take this down to the bottom. And we add them together and everything's beautiful. Okay. And there it is inserted. Yay! Now I just gotta do that again where I can write it into a focus. Luckily, I appear to have a lot of this written out, so let's see if I can just copy what I've got. Okay. I don't remember what order I was doing these in, so it's okay. The Scurry. Prospector is one that I'm always like a little confused about. There aren't good try-catch ones. So there are some auditor things. I'm gonna go ahead and pause this for a moment because my brain doesn't want to do prospectors. So like my casting device spell here. Let's see if I can get it right. That shouldn't be too bad to see that white. So I've put an auditor's purification on the front. So this is going to test, am I holding something that I can read from? If I can read from it, I will read from it and cast it. Or rather, I will put the patterns, read from the spell and cast onto the stack, and then I will execute them. This is why we have got 2 Hermes in this. If I can't read from it, we will put nothing on the stack, and then we will execute nothing. And so that kind of avoids the, you're running along and you forgot that you switched your focus to your offhand. You forgot you switched your focus out of your offhand, and you're like, cast, switch hands, cast, throw all your stuff on the ground and watch watch enemies eat your face. Which is, one of those things that probably only happens to me. Okay, so Prospectors is really... Okay, so Gemini's is like 2 bumps up, and then Prospectors is like a little twisty twoo. Gemini is 2 of the same one, and Prospectors brings 1 up from the bottom duplicated. I don't know how I can think about that one. And this is going to get really, really messy in a second here. Length purification, selection exaltation, rotation 2. Is that right? Yep, rotation 2. 0. Gestures. Honestly, the way that you handle like programming in Hex is a lot like how my daughter used to do math when she was in like 3rd grade. I really think that messed up her ability to do math, because like she never got to see a lot of really basic stuff in like a good order. And so don't do your math homework like this. Nice line so you can follow what's going on. Gesture, selection, distillation again, not like that. Counterclockwise, clockwise, beautiful. Exaltation, not distillation, selection, exaltation. Those are different things. It's really important that you have to know that they're different things. Rotation 2 again, because we love pushing the people down. Additive. Finish out our thing. Badaba. It's the link, we select it, we switch it, we added a 0, we switch it. We select it. That was a gesture switch. Yep, okay. Select it again. We rotate it again. We added twice. Woohoo! We're writing the spell in. Okay. So, on our stack, we have our thing to be inserted. We have our thing to insert it into. Actually, I could just hold on. We can actually just use the focus. Look at that, it's a thing. And we'll insert it to slot 6. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it should be going between the 0 and the gestures. Between the 0 and the gestures. If it works, it'll do it. Between 0 and gestures. Between 0, so weird squigglies, and gestures. All right, we got our insert spell. All right, so now to write to library, we need a pattern, which is gonna be insert. And our list, which is going to be all the stuff we just worked on. And then we're going to just go ahead and insert it into the library. Cool. Next up, I need replace. So, like, I don't know if I actually need replace because it is relatively easy to do a locate thing. I think I actually specifically want a replace bookkeepers. Do signs give me 4 lines of text? Let's find out. Let's spin the sign around in circles. It's important to make to have choices in this world. Unless you're me, then it's important to have fewer choices. Like, I think maybe that's why I like limited world. Oh, actually... Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, this is a good one. Okay. So, can we come down here? Can we come down here? Okay, fun. There are 2 lines. Good, good, good. Replace bookkeepers. Okay. I think my life becomes easiest if I have... Yeah, but do keep in mind that you are going to be needing to use your, augers. You're gonna be wanting to use augers because we are, trying to make a choice here between 2 different things. I mean, you can... I mean, it's just that augers is your if statement. Like, if true, then do thing. If false, do other thing. It's just in this case, our false thing is nothing. So the auditor's reflection is pushes a boolean. Okay. What needs to actually happen when we replace a thing? I'm gonna borrow this real quick. Wouldn't it be cool if I could remember how you borrow this? I think. Well, let's find out if I'm right. Eh? Are you not? Wait, did I not actually add... Oh, I did. It's just I put 2 lines in it because that's how that was. Grimoires are great up until the point you forget what you did. Alright, so we do this and then it's... Is this right off the pattern? Yeah, okay, cool. So we're gonna have a pattern with bookkeepers on it. We're going to duplicate it. Duplicate it, locate bookkeepers. Yeah. We duplicate it, locate bookkeepers. Then we want the pattern from... We're going to use our rotation gambit 2 friend in this. Alrighty. I'm telling you a lie. We're going to use regular rotation gambit because we need to pull whatever's on the bottom up from the top. Alright. Round and round she goes. I should probably just let it spin. Okay, so new, old. I think this will work to remind me of what I need to do. Alright. So, on the stack, I'm going to have... Watch me be so optimistic here. On the stack, I'm going to have the pattern I want to insert and the pattern I need to insert to, which happens to be a Bookkeeper's Gambit thing. I am going to duplicate the top of the stack. I'm going to push a consideration bookkeepers, which I'm going to do by pushing a consideration. Oh, in what version? And Mew, just because it's OP doesn't mean you have to remove it. Wait. If it gets removed, I still have the old version of the mod. Please, don't take my grimoires. Don't take my I mean, grimoires do kind of make it so that, like, spell books and Akashic libraries are kind of not as a thing, but at the same time, please don't take my grimoires. Grimoire for life. I'm gonna find the grimoire in my MBT data, and I'm just gonna paste the grimoire in all of my... Anyway. Alright. They have bugs. There was a thing with, like, the Hex Keys where when they had Akashic libraries in them, like, it was possible for one of them to get broken, and then, like, when other people tried to access it, their libraries got broken, like it was a virus. So I'm not in love with this consideration being here, like, in this form, but it's fine. We're pushing that to the stack. We are locating it. Okay, so now on the stack I've got our new thing to insert, our old spell with the thing, and the location of our Bookkeeper's Gambit. You can't see, but I'm nodding. My character can't nod while she's looking at this. I now need to pull the one up from the bottom. We're pulling up from the bottom, so it's rotation. Cool. And then we just do search-ins. Like this. Or like this. What if I double check before I get sad? But Hex casting, you know, if it is going, I'm very sorry. It is entirely my fault. Whenever I do a lot of work explaining something, unless it's like absolute, the most vanilla, basic hex casting, it gets changed. Like, that's part of why I went like a year without making any tutorials. Is like every time I sat down to do something, I'd find out like, oh no, this is completely different now. Plus I was bad at stuff. So yeah, I'm sure it's actually probably Discord's fault. That's the way of things. Anywho. Cool. So this also can't be done from an artifact. Alright, our new spell's gonna be... selecting the side of a block and breaking it, because why not? Cool. And we're going to now... I need to grab this again via something or another. Okay, new old. Read that out. Cast it. Cool. We've got that. I wonder if I could get away with not having flux distillation. No. No, I can't. Because it's always going to be pushing that list with these comma purple parentheses things, so we do need to break it down. Okay, so that worked. So now to write to the library, we need a pattern and a list. Replace. What's a good pattern for this? No. Oh, we could do it as locate. Let's see here. Locate bookkeepers. Do you think I'll remember it? I don't think I'll remember it. I think locate bookkeepers is a really good pattern for that. And just for fun, I'll add a consideration first so it actually becomes a pattern. Okay, locate bookkeepers 1, because then we can do locate bookkeepers 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like, we can just keep going, and you can just make all of these spells basically the same thing. Because, and we have a spell to replace bookkeepers. Then we can replace bookkeepers 2. We can use the replace bookkeepers 2 to make a spell to replace bookkeepers 3, and on and on and on. Yeah. But honestly, we mostly have crouch controlled spells, so we're probably okay just making 2 of them. Anywho, and then that's gonna go into the library here. Cool. Okay. Consideration 2. Thank you. Put that on the stack. Then let's grab our design again. Oh, I literally have it in my hand. I don't need to do that. So we're gonna do that. This is this is so funny to me that I can do this. Look, now we've got the version for 2 of them. Amazing! I'm so good at this. And locate 2. Because it's nice to have a pattern to just replace the bookkeepers. It's nice. Nice to have that. What was I doing? I need to switch the location of those 2 things. And I am going to actually write it to the library. Da 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 da. You made it work. Is this your light spell that you made work, or you were trying to? Oh yeah, you're writing auditors to your casting device. That's good. I'm glad it worked. Replace. Okay. I should maybe start making some, like, actually useful spells. Like... I should do the charm thing. Because I kind of almost sort of understood what I was told in the Discord. Kinda, sorta, almost. Because Biscuit posted pictures of step-by-step instructions. And I live for the day I can do this. My kids are literally jumping up and down right above my head. I moved down here. And when, oh wow, it's truly fascinating how hard it is to get noises to be right. No, that's not right. Hex casting, very beginning. Basic combos. Did Biscuit throw it into teleport? No. I swear this was here like a second ago. Was it under Welcome Hexbug? Where was it? Where did Biscuit put it? I was like, oh good, it's right there. I know where it is now. And then it's gone. It's gone forever. Okay. Huh? I'm so confused. No. And where it makes sense. Oh, okay. All of Geo's stuff about finding the point between 2 points is in there. All right. Now I just gotta make this so I can see it. Yeah. Charms is hard. If the lights cannot be cast, it just dies. There are add-ons that do, like, do allow you to do things like check for if it's air, which you kind of need for a light. I don't know which add-on it is. Alright. So... the whole thing... Okay. Okay. So, Charm. As soon as I figure out Charm goes away, so you all better hope I don't never figure this out. Also, as soon as I figure out how to make a railgun, they're going to change up how Impulse affects entities, or Minecraft itself is going to, like, retroactively go back to, like, 1.20.1, and is going to make it so that, like, it no longer considers the speed and distance for damage. It's, like, there. Alright, so a charm is an entity, a list, a number, a list of numbers, list of numbers. Okay. And then we have right click and left click. And right. I do kind of like that this is like a candle. It's kind of fun. Alright. So obviously Charm's a great spell. So this list right here needs to be done with a NQ to make it all nice and saving. Oh, yeah, I guess. I wonder if a strategic Charons could help, but I don't think Charons can detect errors before they happen. So that's kind of tricky. Alright. The list part of the charm spell is... I am literally copying this directly from what Biscuit put in. Oh, I don't want... Okay, hold on. I don't actually want that to be a thing. The list part of the charm spell is you have your... Woo, hello. Your insert list here thing. Is this the right way for flocks? This feels like it's wrong. It's okay. And a 1. Nope, not like that. Yep, and a 1. Okay. Then we get to do this. Oh, it's such a beautiful, beautiful spell. I can do this. Let's open up this. Let's open up a book of Hexy. Let's make a piece of size that we can work with. And... Woo! Thank you! Athena's can move past mishaps. I don't think Athena's is base, though. Which, I mean, it's not an argument against it. I think it isn't. Hold on, let me just make sure that I'm even... Wow, I'm not. Am I? Dear stream, please catch up so I can see what I'm showing people. Thank you. Oh, look at you and your little self. Athena, talk to me! Athena's Gambit. Interesting. Okay, so that try-catch you're talking about this is the try-catch. So which is probably the motivation for Over-Evaluate to have put it in. Yeah, nope, that is in fact our try-catch. That's actually kind of nice. Holds across the first list using the hex in the second slot. Euler did music too? I'm going to stop looking at these before I develop a severe headache. It's like, maybe if somebody showed me an example, I could do it. Okay, so our one here is is one tick after casting. Got it. I don't want this to be like a Flux Gambit thing, but I do want it to be a Flux Gambit thing. All right, my dream. Hold on. My dream for this is to be able to do a crouch controlled spell on a sword, so we're just gonna go ahead and put a crouch controlled spell into that spot of it. Because I think that's gonna make me happier in the long run. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna put that in there via our beautiful thing. Jump iotas. The whole meta evaluation section is just kind of like asking us for trouble. Alright, so we're gonna do hello, hello, thank you. This. Okay. This isn't going to work even a little bit. Will it though? Oh, I know what I need to do. Hold on. Escape. Oh gosh. Here. You stop being a you stop being a thing. You're not useful. Like you should be, but you're not, because that's gonna be dumb. Let's drop that. Let's see what happens if I do this and do push consideration this and this. What do I get? What do I get? Please get something useful. Please get something useful. Yes. Okay. この辺だよ。私のバカだ。Is it this way around to get rid of the last one? Thank you. Oh my god. Stop it. You just... I need you to have like a thing. I want you to have like a little thing around you. I don't trust you otherwise. Alright. Oh, well, that would have been good. That's going to save me a lot of time. That is good. Thank you very much. Yay! Cool. I need another... Oh, actually I don't. That's fine. We're fine. Consideration. A retrospection to end off that spell. A 1. Let's go ahead and push that into there. Nifty. We'll write that in because now I have to do an NQ. NQ is NQ. Come here, NQ. Fee. NQ. Alright. Please just show me the thing. Thank you. I'd rather have it be gradient than animated. Oh my gosh. This starts from the pinks, so pink 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, 1. Okay. Then we start doing purples. Whee! Then we come out from the purples. Really close around there. And we're inside, and now we're doing our... All of it. Anyway, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by being bad at things, I guess this is where Hex Accessible would be good. But Hex Accessible confused me a little, but I get where it's useful, it just was hard for me to work with. Purple? Purple around the loopy-loo. If I do this enough times, I'll remember though. Into the middle, and then we go around our big long thing. 2, 3, yes, 1, 2, yay! Hi, Marlon. Yeah, the reading. There used to be an add-on that let you read from your that kind of looks like it now. It used to be a thing where you could like read the pattern out of your book, and that was so nice. So nice. Okay, that's now on the stack. Cool. Okay, now it looks like the picture in the Discord, so we'll consider that a win. Yeah. Right? Like, if we had all of the quality of life between all the versions, then probably world peace or something. Something really profound. I mean, probably not. Wait, let's write this to the stack before I lose, to our focus before I lose it. Not like important world peace, but like your Minecraft worlds would suddenly be full of nothing but loot chests with things you want. Oh, nice. So, question. And this is going to depend on whether you've got, which add-on is it? Like, there's an add-on where you can read and write directly to your Akashic libraries. I still don't have the thing that shows me which add-on things are from. I thought that existed, but if you have whatever add-on adds Akashic utilities, you can just save... You can save things directly to... You can save iotas under a pattern directly to an Akashic bookshelves. So you could, I mean, and that then has the advantage compared to reading from a slate. Although if you're carrying the slate around with you, then that's also really good. And I did just learn this. If you like right click, then whatever that iota gets written to your stack. So just another option versus the slates. I guess my hesitation with slates is that, well, like this isn't really showing us the pattern either. Never mind. Like slates don't show drawing order at all. And this is functionality that works even if you don't have an Akashic record yet, because it's just the shelves. So it's really handy, obviously. Especially that right click thing that Biscuit just shared about. What was I doing? Oh yes, I was gonna make a crowd control charm. So I want new old. Okay, so I want to have, if I'm standing up, the symbol's already predefined. No, because the pattern. Okay, so where you might run into problems with a predefined symbol. Yes. What you might run into problems with a predefined symbol is if, like, you forget to use consideration before you put that pattern onto your stack to work with your library. Then it's going to try to cast it like a actual symbol. Whereas if you don't have it on there, then it, you know, it doesn't try to do anything. I've actually made life kind of hard for myself because a lot of what I've put on my stack is actually in my grimoire until the grimoire goes away, apparently. Yeah, exactly. Actually, let's go ahead and open up that utilities. Or not. Wow. So it's this librarian's gambit that you're going to be used for writing it. So it takes the position of the shelf, and then the pattern that you're going to want to use with consideration, and then your list of iotas. Yeah. Well, let's talk about the grimoire a little bit. One of the things I have in my grimoire is this pattern here, which takes the location of an Akashic library. So in this case, I already have the pattern and stack on the stack, the pattern and the list on the stack. It takes the location of a help of the bookshelf that you're looking at. It bumps that location down to where we want to work with it, and then it writes it to the library so that as I've been building these, I can just do them really quickly. Yeah, yep. It takes it and puts it on the bookshelf that you're looking at, with the pattern that you've designated for it. I also have made a artifact, and it has to be an artifact because you have. Wait, is this an artifact? No, this shows me what it contains, so it can't be an artifact. My bad. Hold on, 2 different conversations. I have a Writer Grimoire one that I made because that way, if I get a spell that I want to have in my grimoire to shorten up my drawing time, none of these really need to go in my grimoire, actually. Actually, that insert one could be good. Could be what I'm doing. Yeah, let's put that in the grimoire. So grimoires are, and this is going to guarantee they go away. As soon as this explanation is going to guarantee they go away. Grimoire is like a little macro. It's a little macro thing. It can hold 512 pattern-to-pattern list bindings. So you take your pattern and your list, very similar to the library situation. That's why I set it up to where I could like write from, use the library to write to my grimoire. Yeah, well, in many ways it works like a spell book. It works like a spell book where you could cast from. Yeah, it has to be in your inventory, but to actually write to it, you do have to hold it in your hand, which is why I need to make this into an artifact instead of it being a focus that I cast. I can't use a casting device to write to the grimoire because I'd have to then, I don't have enough hands. It's not as powerful. It's both not as powerful and is more powerful. So take for example this pattern here. I have this pattern in my grimoire tied to the list that you can see there, which, as you can tell, is the is just grab the side of a block, right? So take a block, take which side you're facing it, do additive distillation so you can get that. Exactly. That's kind of the big problem with it. Because yeah, exactly. I can't push the pattern and then use my casting device to cast it. So I just made a whole artifact. So with the grimoire, I can do two things. I can just draw that pattern, and it'll execute on the stack, as it were. I feel like they did recently come out with one that can work with your staff stack. I kind of wish there was a way that you could have like a secondary. Actually, I really wish there was a way you could have a secondary staff, and you could like be going casty cast. Oh wait, how's that part going to work? Switch to your other staff. Click on it, test it out, try it out. Be like, oh yeah. Go back to your main staff and finish writing with what you've learned, instead of having to like stop it and save it to a focus and keep it. It'd be nice to have a secondary staff. Sadly, I don't think anybody's been working on this one, and I haven't been complaining about it enough, so I don't think I'm gonna get a message 2 days later that it's been accomplished. Actually, did Moon even wait 2 days? Okay, but to be fair to Moon, hold on, I'm getting distracted. Hold on. So grimoire, right? You can either just write it and it casts that list of patterns as you expected. Or if you put it in an intro retro pair, like in the course of your normal spell casting, and I'm gonna go ahead and just add like, this is just like a placeholder pattern so you can see like how it looks. Yeah, random little squiggles that mean nothing. Unless, of course, I draw it wrong. Please don't turn me into a liar game. Hello? Hello? Did I put the grimoire away like a fool? No, it's right there. I'm doing great here. It's supposed to, when an intro retro pair, yeah, there you go. It's supposed to break the patterns all the way out. So when you put your grimoire pattern there, it's going to push to the stack, either by pushing it to the stack and executing, or by being inside of a list. It's going to push out all those patterns so that, yeah, you can use your grimoire things and manipulate them and work with them. Hex over. I probably don't have Hex overpowered in this. Yeah, I don't. But you know what does have Hex overpowered? Our lovely Hexy book. Come here, Hexy book. Come here. Nah. The more you talk, the more I don't have to. I'm being very responsible. Okay, hold on. We've got patterns from Hex overpowered. Mana reflection, arcane, snapshot. I wanted to use this mana reflection in order to determine how much of a spell I could do, and it told me nothing, so. Maybe staff? Oh boy. Wait, what's this? Staff casting patterns? Staff casting? What's this? Oh. I don't remember now. And it's Hexic that's giving us. Interesting. Coerces my staff to cast a hex. I feel like I'm missing something important from this. Oh, yeah. So I kind of was... Hi, Moon! That explains why you hopped in with, like, Hex Keys. I really wish that I could see what people's actual, like, names were. Anywho, I have been making a bit of a joke that I was like, we don't have hex keys in 1.20.1, and you were like, ha 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 ha, you're wrong. But you basically had everything ready to go. You just had been like, I need to get every single feature working before I push, and you were just like, you know what? Let's push a 0.1, like let's push a version 0. We've got a lot of it is working, is solidly working. So we'll push a version 0, and then we can make a version 1 if I get all the features you want. Yeah, when if you get all the features you want. So yeah, I was just gonna keep talking about Hex Keys is good. Hex Keys is my friend. Hex Keys likes me and wants me to be happy. What was I doing? Hold on. I was reading from this focus I have. Okay. I wasn't reading from this focus yet. X set NQ, thank you. Yes. Alright. When I'm standing up, I want to blow up a whole thing. Yeah, it was a matter of, people forgot the thing I can't figure out how to port. Forgot that the thing I can't figure out how to port even existed, so I guess I might as well push a port that doesn't have it and fix it later. Actually, sorry, I'm just gonna have to write a really complicated spell here in a second. I probably should have a second focus for it to test it before I push it out to my other thing. Is it the same? Is it the same thing that was causing bugs in the main hexcasting server, where people writing to each other's libraries kind of broke each other, that was having trouble porting? Because you had the Akashic, you had the, I did remember correctly that the old version had an Akashic library. You were literally given a, I think you were given everything but the Akashic record. There was all the ligatures, or I used that library. The sad is, the last time I played with Hex Keys, I did use that library card. It's just that at that time, there wasn't really a point to Akashic libraries for me, because every pattern for using them was longer than the patterns I was going to take from it. So it wasn't helpful to me as a brain thing. Anyway, I need to grab another focus. In fact, before I do anything of the kind, we're going to go ahead and save this focus, because this is going to be a really, really annoying one to rewrite. There we go. You stay. Good focus. New focus. This doesn't feel the right way around. It would write players' inventories. Oh, that's... There we go. That's really harsh. Oh wait, so you updated the mod and people were like, hey, remember how your mod used to break us? And you were like, no, because nobody gave me an error log about that. Cool, okay. We're just gonna do our usual I want to... We're gonna grab a block. So I'm gonna do an area of effect explosion spell here. Grab a block. It'd be really cool if I could remember what zone distillation for monsters was. Okay. Let's do into... Is it 2? Is it 1? See, this is where a second staff would be really cool. Wow, I missed it so much. And Chloe's like, but infection. Yeah, I'm at the start of this. We can... I also have Hexbug, so I could do Hexbug. Okay, so it is 1. Sometimes when I'm writing, I don't know what I'm writing. Actually, here's a dilemma. Sorry. If I go for the block, I can kind of aim for like the center of a group of mobs. If I go for but if it ends up targeting the mobs because there's so many of them, you actually can. You actually can. I just didn't know what I was looking at in the manual. So let me go ahead and throw this on the stack real quick. So hold on, I'll start writing it. So I can actually hit N, and I believe this is base hex casting. If it's not base hex casting, it's hex solve. So I can hit N, and then I can escape, and I can continue, and I can finish writing the pattern. And I can just, like that. I can control to find out if I even did it right after all that. Yay. Alright. So this is gonna get... I'm an idiot who does not wish myself to be happy. Did you know what zone distillations need? They need a zone. They need a zone. The block. And then... Do I even want a block? Or do I just want to explode mobs? I want a block because I like being able to shoot things from far away. But... Now I'm overthinking this. What if when I'm standing up... Let's make this the crouch one. When I crouch, I can blast enemies that are far away. When I'm standing up, I blast enemies around me. And I don't worry about having a way to explode one enemy at a time because lightning exists. That is a good point. So this is going to be far away. Okay, so go ahead and make this one relatively large, because this is going to be like fighting big groups of enemies in caves. So make it a 10. Yeah, in a range of 10 blocks around, we're going to grab all the monsters around 10 blocks. List of entities. We want a list of patterns. List of patterns is going to be, we take their location. Does it matter which way I have their location? It doesn't matter because we're exploding right at their feet or their head. It doesn't matter. So get their location. Hold on. Put down water. Explode their heads. Place a block where the water was. Do nothing. Break the block where the water was. Replacing... Does not actually matter which order we do these in. Does not actually matter what order we do these in. But if I put the water down first, they don't explode. So let's explode them first. Do we have a vote? Like, what's your guys' go-to on explosions? I'm a little leery on big explosions because oh, because it shows you the name of them. Oh, that's such a good idea to use reveal. But then you have to actually already have drawn it. I might as well use a 4 because I keep... Like, 2 is good enough for most, like, vanilla mobs, but 4 usually means you don't have to hit them twice, and that's kind of handy, so... Level 80? No, I don't want a level 80 explosion. Because I want to mostly just hit the mobs I'm attacking and not everything. 4. I'm sticking with 4. Yeah, Bakuya is like that. See, that's the other thing. So, okay, you have to understand. Marlin, meet, Sketching Hands, aka Biscuit. Biscuit just has media. I know Biscuit does not have op on the server. Biscuit just has factories and tools that make it so that the amount of media is yes. There is no media investment concern. Partly because of Hex Overpowered's charge pattern, and also because of the ally quenching factory, which is help with apotheosis. You flip a switch, and you get. Oh wait, hold on. You put. What do you call these things? You put blocks of amethyst into a box, and you turn on the switch, and these delightful little squeaky noises happen, and then you have a chest full of quenched amethyst. And yeah, okay. I was exploding it. And why can I not remember how water goes? Is that water? That feels like water. Let's assume it's water. Let's check that it's water. I'm having one of those days. I would say if I wasn't always having one of those days. Blocks. Manipulation. Yay! First try. Counterclockwise. Woohoo! Water. Lovely little mage block. Break our lovely little mage block. Cool. Now we've got a list of entities and a list of patterns on the stack. Switch the positions of those, and Thoths is our best buddy! Hello, Thoths! Cool. And write that to my new focus. So the reason I kind of like the recharge pattern is because when I tried using quench delays to get enough media to do the flight spell, I kept dying. I burned through 3 totems of undying. Alright, we need to test this out, so let's go ahead and change our difficulty to normal to get ourselves some slimes. There they are. Let's get our beautiful little casty dice. Casting! Hello, slimy slimes. Okay, so clearly I need to switch the order of things, because clearly that didn't protect it from damage. It is still fun to do that, though. I love that area. Okay. Yeah, we need to switch that around a little. Yeah, we'll let the slimes live for a while. They're enjoying their little slimy selves. I do need that water spell to be right there, don't I? Yeah, I need the water. Okay. I think what I can do on this is I think I can locate water and then reinsert it to be where I need it to be. We're gonna find out. Oh, probably should have left that on stack. Well, whatever. What's excisors? I mean, I know I need excisors, but like level 5 for insta kill, level 10 for bosses. Maybe I should. Integration, additive, vacant, singles. Excisors. Remove the number of top. Remove the element. Okay. So I think. There we go. Okay, water's no longer on our stack. I need water to be put into position. What? Hold on. I think it's probably 12. I want it to be put here where this one is. So I'll go ahead and just figure out where that number is. And which is currently a 4. Oh, it is a 13. See, okay. I have a 13 on the stack. I need an insert. Hold on, I need new old location. Alright, our new is gonna be water. I don't know, I'm having so much trouble remembering water. New? Oh, I forgot to actually change this. I'm so dumb. I haven't been rewriting them. It's okay. It's fine. We want to pull the bottom up, so be like that. New old location, yay! I didn't actually need that. I have a grimoire, that's okay. This only executes the top thing on the stack, right? Wow. I need to be a single... Okay. I genuinely think it'd be faster for me to rewrite the whole thing. But I believe in myself and my dreams, so we're gonna keep going. Singles purification's kind of your friend. That was a 15, so we'll go ahead and grab a 15, like so. Cool. Excisors is clockwise, counterclockwise. Then we'll write that. Write the fixed version. Cool. Okay, so a lot of what you've been saying makes me wonder if you've been using, you're still using 119, although you said you don't have gloop anymore. They have done some actually really, really nice things with addition, because I did have that same thing where it's like thoughts and flocks and stuff. So the flocks, Alright, so like let's say you've made you've made some chunks. You have your different spell components. And the important thing is you want to be the start of your final spell, and you want this to be the end of your final spell. Because if you do additive distillation here, instead of doing something weird, it literally takes, it just shoves the whole list at the end. And if I do it again, you're going to see that after this additive, it goes boop, and then additive distillation goes right into the big long thing. So you can literally just write little segments and go add now. Yeah, so the flux distillation thing was a workaround when additive would instead give you like groups of purple. There was this like brief period where like a very, very brief period where combination distillation did the thing, but I think they've kind of like decided to make it so like additive is always take two of the same things and add them together into the same format. Just like how with like length purification is going to be take the length of what can I put like, that's not a spell. What am I even doing? Hi Magic Cow. I don't think I can do a stack. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. So right, so you can do length purification for the list or length purification for the stack, and it's just the same pattern instead of, I think previously like they had different patterns for things. And that's a really fantastic change. I saw this spell where a person had made like six different possibilities. So they had one spell, so in the same artifact, they had, I'm standing, I'm crouching, I'm jumping up, I'm falling down, I'm moving forward while I'm crouching. Like they had like 6 different things, and they did a really good explanation of what they were using for all their Augur's exaltations, but the spell was like 100 patterns. And I was like, how would you even start? And it was shortly after that, we could just use additive. So you could just like write spell. Anyway, speaking of writing spells, I was in the middle of not messing this up. So I want to put water. There we go. I do not know why I have such trouble. Water. I want to insert water into, excuse you, rude. Okay, I want to insert water into the stack where it currently has the number 4. So we're gonna do that like the lazy way because I don't feel like drawing a 13. Cool. And we're going to insert. Cool. Well, now we've got water going first. I don't know why I thought I could do it without water first. Like, I do this spell so often. Which is why we're writing this, because honestly, wow. I do not want to read, I want to write. Okay. And while I'm at it, let's add that to... Let's start making some basic spells. We'll come over here with our basic spell things. Mighty boom. And for the pattern on this one, we're going to do a water. No, that's ugly. I want to do water. How do I do a water then an explosion? Counterclockwise, counterclock. I can't go back that way. No. Oh, I should probably name that group. Oh, whatever. Explode. I can't leave from explosion. Doesn't want to follow my patterns. Yeah. Plus side, you do have... Oh. I mean, you do have to have a location selected first. And a number. You have to have a location, yeah, a vector and you have to have coordinates and a number on the stack. But like... Lord help you if you're trying to copy those things into your house. Water. And then we just do the start of explosion because we can't do anything else. Good. And then we have this pattern on the stack. And then you're just gonna go here. Making this quick insert thing was one of the better things I did. Okay. Then I also want to do an explosion spell around my own head, which is going to be basically exactly the same thing, except that I'm going to drop some of these things. All right, I'm gonna try to do this. I'm gonna try to fix this quickly. That is a casting artifact, not a focus. Good question. Let's find out together. It might just be like hexacol. It feels like hexacol thing, or hexol. Kashyyyk utility. Rude. Oh, apparently you do have to have. So it is hexacol. So, I mean, when in doubt, ask Mia. Mew. Mew. No worries, no worries. Oh, actually, quick question. I genuinely may make a short about this. At some point, I was able... Hold on. Let me try that again. Let's make it so I can even just edit this into a short, because I genuinely want as much help as possible on this. At some point, when I was looking at things from modded Minecraft, right here in the Patchouli book was the name of the add-on that the spells came from. I don't remember it, but also had like that chapter headings for basic Minecraft, but it was there. F3H. Good question. Bless you, child, may you have all red lights, no, all green lights, unless you need to sneeze, in which case may you have a red light that's exactly long enough for you to, like, sneeze and grab a snack, and then keep driving. Thank you, F3H. Thank you, Advanced Tool Trips. You are my friend. Hover mod also, maybe. Yeah, I remember it not necessarily having, like, all of the details on that, but yeah, because this is kind of grouping things, but oh, I did just say hex casting. Maybe it isn't it. Well, it's still What if I could, like, type utilities? Oh, it does show me Akash utilities. Oh no, it's not that, because it's not showing me Hexacol. Well, I'm still happy about that. But I do think that would just be for giving patterns. Okay, I'm gonna drop off advanced tooltips. Yep. So at some point it was doing that. NBT data of items. Ooh. Well, that's pretty spiffy. Anyway, I'm gonna try a Exciser's Exaltation. Ooh, I'm gonna need to actually read what that is real quick, because I think that's like inclusive versus exclusive. Is there a... Oh, it's just a distillation? Okay, well then let's do it. We'll do a selection exaltation, and we're going to go from, I need this twice, length purification. Cool. 0, 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, because we're gonna make it a little bit 5. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. 5. And then counter. Nope, that's the wrong way. Counterclockwise. Nifty. And then we're just gonna put me onto the front. My location on the front of that stack. Hex casting wiki. I've been kind of loving the Hexy book. It would be nice if there was like a thing in the Hexy book where you could like click to like see an example of how you might use this in a spell, or even just see an example of what this does to your stack, because the fact that stacks are 0 indexed, if I put something else here, this moves from being like, this is always 0, this is always 1, no matter what's going on with this list, no matter how much I add to the end. 0, 1, 2. As soon as I start adding things to the stack, though, no, this is index 0. Like, just have the next item be like 10, and then you're just executing 10 first. Nice. What if the hex casting book just opened up a searchable page? Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and save this to a thingy. Via something. I should probably test it first. You know what? Let's test it first. I should also test that I made the other one work right now, but you know, it's fine. Okay, so now we're just gonna cast... Oh no! I seem to have been besmirched by Anna. I don't have a range. I'm dumb. I don't have a range. 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 Meep, 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 meep. I do have a range. I was smart. Get away from me, scary mobs. No! Scary! Scary! I maybe should figure out how to make this less of a noise. Right? I mean, that's where the, okay, we'll go ahead and make this. No, I still have one more thing to test with these guys, so we're gonna leave them. We're gonna let them go. Hang on, I've got, I have Axiom. I have Axiom. Oopsie. Well, that was ugly. Wee. Nope. Hello. Yeah, there we go. We're not gonna pay any attention to the holes under the ground. Beautiful. Nothing ever happened here. La 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 la. In survival, it's the same thing. It costs money. It costs media. That is, despite all my trouble in writing it, that's my default thing. Oh, you mean, okay, you mean because it's centered on me. Yeah, players don't get hit by their own explosions. I don't know what happened, actually. Let's see something. Actually, if I just stay up in the air. Oh, no, I can't stay up in the air because I'm testing something. It does actually explicitly say that, which is nice. But I am going to actually go ahead and just find out. Double check I've got... Yeah, I'm not going to get caught with a media thing. Myself. Dislocation. 1. Well, I mean, it's a good representation of what my head does when I'm doing hex casting, but... Oh my gosh, I completely forgot to do the thing. Wait, I can. Did it! Use the command! Okay. I feel like the experience of hex casting when you're like a dev and when you're trying to just like use hex casting to survive in scary worlds might be different, but maybe not. Okay. Pattern. That looks dumb. I already know I can't leave from explosions. Why am I like... These aren't good. Doesn't matter how far out I draw this, right? I still run into the same issue that I'm now wanting to counterclockwise there. Well, depends on inventory. Because I could just do... Maybe I could put 2 patterns into this. Explosion. Okay, that's the problem with explosion, is it's all based just in the center there. I don't want to accidentally do an explosion while I'm trying to locate the library, so I really need something else. Okay, I'm just gonna do like one triangle of the explosion spell and call it good. Because like that's another part of the explosion spell. Oh, wait, hold on. Counterclockwise, counterclockwise. It doesn't need to be that long, and I don't need to be overthinking it this much. I mean, I do. Like, I'm not capable of not overthinking it, but like I don't actually need to be. I felt like I drew it wrong. Okay. Now... yeah, so it's just like water explosion, group. They're both group spells, but I kind of like that guy. Oh, I can't. 80. Boom. Me. Centric. No. Yep, that's definitely not going to confuse me in the future. But I mean, the nice thing is I can see what pattern was drawn there. So, speaking of seeing what pattern was drawn there, I need... I'm going to use this one. Or I'm going to now regret because I don't think I have the ability to make it rewritable. It's okay. We're still going to use this. Alright. Altiora! I basically never use Altiora. Okay. So, if I'm not crouching... If I'm not crouching, I'm in a fight. Run away, run away. I want to be able to do a quick explosion spell. So we're going to use this one. Okay. So we're going to do... new first, then old. Okay, so these need to switch places. Okay, new first, then... This is gonna be really hard to keep track of. Yeah, exactly. Evocation, it does let you do with an R. It does take like a second to cast, so like, just be aware of that as you're working with things. We're gonna write this in. I need new. Then if things are around me, like far away, I can crouch down and hit the block for them. New. Old. Please work, 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 please work. I genuinely don't know. Didn't get mad at me. We'll call that a win. Okay. Now I need some friends. Difficulty... If I do difficulty hard, I get lots of slimes, right? No, let's do normal. I don't feel like feeling that. Okay. Oh, hold on. This isn't gonna work because this is the charm spell. This is the charm spell. This is the charm spell. What do I have for the charm spell? Hold on. Okay. This that I have on this focus is the list part of the charm spell. So I now need to actually put it into a charm spell. And then we charm a Zord. And then it works. Please. 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 Charm. Okay. I want to have I want everything to be right clicking. So I'll have to grab an entity. List is already there. Number, list of number, list of number. Okay. So I want to try charging a sort. Because reasons. I'm gonna grab a little sorty sort. Hello little sorty sort. Diamond sword. Then we're gonna put a list on the stack. Then we're gonna do a number, which is gonna be a number 1. Then we need a list of number, but we need a list of number of 1. So I think we have to do like a singles. How do you do single? A vacant reflection? I mean, no. Singles purification. Right. List of number. List of number. Okay, we've got 5 things on the stack. As assuming that diamond sword doesn't despawn and while I'm figuring this out. Hello? Hello? Entity, list, number, list. Okay. And it's always a right click. Cool. And then I just need charm. So luckily, I'm pretty sure they've actually changed it to where you can get great scrolls just from your creative menu. Did I just... Well, you can get it from the creative menu if it doesn't crash. So, how much you want to bet that is not going to be on my stack when I actually successfully reload this? Did it crash because, like, I haven't restarted the computer recently enough and Minecraft just be like that? Or did it crash because charm is, like, broken? I also genuinely don't know if I have... Oh, wow, that is way, way faster. I know what I'm doing. I believe in my hopes and my dreams. Yeah. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and restart the whole launcher. Give it a couple of seconds. Give it a little break. It's fine. It's happy. It enjoys being restarted. Yeah, does it depend on the specs. I feel like I was running this a really long time without problems. Which is part of why I just had to relaunch the launcher recently because it was trying to sign me in with offline. You know, like how it does sometimes. I hope it's not a corrupted world. I'm gonna go ahead and leave the chickens running until it actually comes live. I wonder if I should do create backup and load. You know what? We're not creating a backup. Everything's beautiful. Okay. Well now, isn't this the most delightful thing that ever happened? Alright, so, I am not going to make you guys sit through me trying to figure out what's going on with that, because I need to, like, look at the crash reports and things. Yeah. It did. So that is a good point to try to... Yeah, Marilyn, that's a really good idea. I'll try to axe the charm spell. I just don't feel like running with, like, letting you guys sit with, like, you know, sit with little sparkles until I fix my MBT things. So, bye! Oh, shoot, not bye. I have to tell you one thing. Friday, I'm going to be dancing in Michigan. So I'm hoping to do a stream around noon before I head north. But if not, there just won't be a stream on Friday, and I'll see you all on Monday. Bye!